Well, hello and welcome to Whispers from the Forest with my psychic connection. I am Squirrel, and I'm going to be reading for you tonight and laughing with you tonight and telling you some really cool stuff too. So, before we get started with those readings, I'm going to explain to you how we do things here. So, we do free readings and paid readings. And for each of those, we ask that you provide a specific question. Now, general readings can take us in really a whole lot of directions or address things that you really don't want being all kinds of public. If you do want a general reading, you can always go to www.mypsychicconnection.com and you can choose from a whole pool of readers and you can get those general questions asked. But here we like to keep it specific because those free readings are only 2 minutes, which you can get a lot of information in, but general just goes all over the place. Now, if you would like a paid reading, if you'd like to donate, you can check out the donation links in the chat, and we do a quick read, a mini, a mega, and a mediumship. Now, I'm a baby medium. So I do suggest that if you'd like a medium, you check out Journey Ryan live on Monday nights at midnight because he is an amazing medium. And Kay, the intuitive empath, I believe, also does mediumships, and she's on at 10 p.m. on Mondays, and that's Eastern time. So for tonight, let's stick with the quick reads, the minis, and the megas. The quick reads, the minis, and the megas all jump you to the front of the list. And the mini and the mega take as long as they take. So go ahead and check that out. And every donation this month goes, $1 of that goes towards St. Jude's Children's Hospital. So it goes towards a really great cause. St. Jude's Children's Hospital is very near and dear to my heart. Okay. Now, we've got an emoji contest going on. Oh, before I go into the emoji contest, I got one more rule. Damn it with the rules, Squirrel, right? We do not do legal or medical questions here. It's against the law in a whole lot of places to do legal and medical questions. Let's leave those to those legal and medical professionals. And legal does include disability or any kind of court or prison sentence type stuff, and medical does include birth and death. So no pregnancy questions, please. Now, on to that emoji contest, the fun stuff. Enough of the rules. We do have an emoji contest going on. So starting now, go ahead and post your emojis. I love the squirrels, and hearts are good. Any emojis are good, but I want to see some squirrels tonight. And the winner of the emoji contest, the one who posts the most emojis, gets a free reading with the Human Spirit Oracle with me, of course. And that one can take a minute. A little more than a minute. When I say a minute, I mean a while. So go ahead and start that up now. And don't forget to send me jokes. I absolutely adore jokes. And I believe that shared laughter can help a lot of us come up out of the depression or the hardship that we're feeling just for a minute so we can regroup and start to move forward more positively. Okay? And I'm going to talk to you tonight throughout the show about a little thing called synchronicity. And if you don't know what that means, by the end of the night, you're going to be like excited about it. I promise. All right. Who do we have first? We have Audrey. Hi, Audrey. She says, hey, with a heart emoji. I love you too. Last night, I found out Wes is on or was on OnlyFans. Among a lot of things I found, He's denying almost everything, even after 3 hours, until I showed him his own comment. Should I believe anything he says about just OnlyFans? And thanks. I think I have heard of OnlyFans. Let's see. Should you believe Wes about anything about the OnlyFans? This is really strange. Okay. I'm getting that it wasn't him, that this is somebody that used his info to cause a fight. Like it feels planted. I do have the 5 of Wands here, and that's like arguing and what I've got here is I've got all these wands. Look at it. And they're all in neat little row. And somebody's hand is right there pulling strings. And this one's about to go popping out all over the place. It feels planted. Somebody had enough information to sign in on his, and it is distinctly designed to break you two apart. I've got the 10 of Cups here. So, and the reason I'm seeing this as something connived is because I've got the Wheel of Fortune and I've also got the 4 of Coins here. And the 4 of Coins, this, if it were upright, this would be Wes, storing things away and hiding them from you, even though it's in plain sight. It's in netting, but I don't see him hiding anything from you. So I really don't feel like he's lying to you. I honestly do not feel like he's lying to you. Audrey said he tried. Oh, so keep talking to him about it, okay? Keep talking to him about it. That bell got us, honey. So you know what to do if you need any more information. Those donation links are floating around in the bottom there. And you guys, I was going to say this right now. Thank you, Audrey, for that question. That's not what I was going to say. I got distracted. Audrey says, thanks. You're welcome, honey. And good luck. I know things have been tough. There are times in our lives when we can't make donations. That happens. That happens. So it's not just the donations that help. The donations do help a great deal. They keep the platform going. They let the readers know that, hey, we're doing something right here. But if there's a reason or a disability, an inability to make a donation, there are several ways that you can help this platform out. You can leave a review for the readers at www.journeyryanlive.com/reviews. You can you can subscribe, you can send those little hearts on Facebook, or do the thumbs up on YouTube. Tiny little things that you can do to let us know that you showing us our support. And it doesn't take but a minute. So go ahead and do me a favor and show all of your readers here some support, because we do need some feedback, and we really need to be able to keep this platform going and growing. Share us out. Little things that you can do and show us the love, okay? I really appreciate it. And all the readers here would as well. So, all right. Who do we have next? We got Gemma. Hi, Gemma. Gemma says, I may be getting ahead of myself here with tear laughing, but Adam says he wants to be with me long term. Things are great. Yay. And he's opening up more now. Do you think he'll propose and we'll get married in the future? All right. That is a good question. A lot of context. That is a specific question, y'all. So, will Adam and Gemma get married in the future? He's a slow one. I'm seeing right now, right there, here at this moment. Don't press it. Enjoy what's right in your lap right now. I do feel that he has incredibly deep feelings for you, but he is still damaged. by not just one, but more than one. I'm not going to say several. I think he's too private to have had, like, platoons of women in his door. But he's still struggling to get over the trauma that he's been through in the past. And if you start pressing, it won't happen. It can't happen because he's going to turtle again. So if you can find a way to just enjoy what you've got right now and give it ample time to grow. That seed's been planted. That seed has taken root. It's starting to finally just sprout up and look around and say, "Ooh, there's air and sunlight and beautiful things up here." Let it grow. And I do see that at some point he will definitely propose and you will be together forever. But you've got to nurture that seed like a bell. I don't know. You understand what I'm saying, and I hope that helps. That's a beautiful thing. All right. So I mentioned a word just a little bit ago called synchronicity, and that is a term that was coined by Carl Jung. I should say, psychiatrist, very famous doctor, Carl Jung, in the 1950s. And he said that they were uncanny coincidences that seem to be meaningful but lack a causal connection, like a scientific connection, just uncanny coincidence. Um, in the Greek roots, sin means together and chronos means time. So it's things that happen in the same time. Now, that's a lot of words and a lot of science. I'm going to talk to you in squirrel right now. And it makes more sense to me in squirrel. But the universe is always talking to us, every last one of us, you, me, our sisters, brothers, cousins, dogs, cats. It's constantly talking to us. It has so much to share, and it wants to show us amazing things, exciting things. And you got to figure there's billions of people on this planet. And I'd say 99.9% of them don't ever hear what the universe is saying. So imagine if I'm talking to you, or you're talking to me, or you're talking to hundreds of people and nobody ever listens. That gets lonely, especially when you keep talking. And how synchronicity comes about is when we are becoming aware, when we open our psychic senses, and every single one of us has a psychic sense, believe it or not, every last one of you is psychic. But when you start exploring it, when you start learning about it, when you start opening up, and then say, one of the first synchronicities that happened to me that I remember, my son and I, he was about 4, we were talking about T.S. Eliot. He wanted to read the Book of Cats. And he asked me all about T.S. Eliot. And like 2 hours later, the novel I was reading, a romance novel, mentioned T.S. Eliot. And I thought, oh, that's funny. But every time we brought up T.S. Eliot after that, T.S. Eliot came up in the show I was watching, the book I was reading, on a freaking billboard once. Like, what the hell, man? Am I going crazy? It was the universe. That's when the universe is saying, oh my gosh, somebody's listening, and it's going to start talking louder and louder and testing you to make sure you're hearing it. And then the whole everything is going to open up for you. We'll talk about synchronicity a little bit more. But if any of you have ever experienced that, I want to see it. I want to hear it. Tell me about your synchronicities. Tell me about, oh, squirrel, I think I might have been going crazy, but this happened and then this happened. I want to hear it. And I want to let you know you're not going crazy. That's the universe excited, excited. All right. So who do we have next? We got Jasmine. Jasmine says, by which age am I going to marry? And future life partner's profession. Well, I do love, marriage, or arranged. That's a whole lot of questions for 2 minutes, Jasmine. So I will see what we come up with here. Can I see that question one more time? Because that was a whole lot of information. If you leave it up for me for just a little bit, I'll see. What age, future life profession, love, marriage, or arranged? Okay. Um, age-wise, I don't think that you will be like, mm, we've got a knight and we've got the magician. So I'm seeing still a little bit of youth here, but not a child. It's not a page. It's I'd say 32 at the latest. I want to go younger because we've got the knight and the magician has that sense of wonder, that sense of ooh, that you kind of lose along the way unless you're having synchronicities. But I would say early 30s, late 20s at the latest. 32 at the latest. I do see, and this is so cut and dry. I see a lawyer. I This is the justice card. If that isn't a lawyer for profession, I don't know what is, which is really flipping cool, right? And I do see it as an arranged marriage. I have the King of Coins here. So that, because it is coins, that makes me think of dowry. That makes me think arranged. But this is a kind man, a stable man, a gentle man. And I feel that even though this is an arranged marriage, that a beautiful love bell. Okay, Jasmine, I hope that helps you a lot. And wow, that was a lot of information. So I do help. Yeah, yeah. I do hope I learn to speak someday, right? Okay. So Carl Jung, back to synchronicity. Carl Jung actually coined synchronicity so that he could help other people and himself. He was very deep into the occult and the paranormal and into psychic abilities. And because science sees the paranormal as a pseudoscience, or it says it doesn't exist, or it falls outside the parameters of science. Carl Jung was really trying to make sense of it all. And synchronicity was one of the ways that he was trying to explain it. Now, it bothers me that science says, well, we can't explain it, so it obviously doesn't exist. They couldn't explain gravity at one point either. I mean, an apple had to fall on Newton's head, and I'm pretty sure that's a made up story, but seriously, they couldn't explain rocket science before the 20th century or the 19th century. I get my centuries mixed up. But look at all the technology, all the improvement that we have made that did not exist within the parameters of science. Just because you can't explain it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. And I'm still waiting for those synchronicities from y'all. And Son of Squirrel says, a therapist, oh, we got a joke. A therapist suggests that a man needs to work on his constant need to please others. His reply, sure, if it makes you happy. Aw, man. Oh, man. That's a good one. All right, who do we have next? We got Nancy Bagel. Hi, Nancy. Nice to meet you. N's current feelings and his next actions towards me, please. So, how is N feeling about Nancy? And what will his next actions toward her be? He seems to be on the defensive. I believe that he is coming out of a really rough patch. It truly looks like, if not depression, quite borderline. And he's on the defensive against everybody. It's like he seems like he can be a nice guy and he's friendly and everything, but his feelings towards everybody right now are, what do you want from me? And he's not willing to give any pieces of himself out quite yet. Um, It's not that he doesn't like you, Nancy. It's just that he is not in a position to be aware of any kind of interest. Now, my advice to you in this, because it does feel like you have an interest in him, whether as a friend or a potential romantic, it does feel potentially romantic. Be patient with him, be honest with him, and be friendly with him. Light, you know, I highly suggest light flirting, but nothing intense because it will scare him off. And if you can prove to him that you can be trusted, honesty, um, talk to him, be his friend. And when he can come out of that defensive mode, he has been deeply hurt and he's not open to anything. But if he can see that he can have a friend that can be true to him, that I hope that helps Nancy. It's going to take some time. All right. I'm trying to think of this joke I heard the other day, and the damn punchline is eluding me. Of course, I can fall back on my favorite. Do y'all know what my favorite joke is? If you do, you're hearing it again, because this is my favorite joke in the entire world. What do you get when you cross a mad cow and an angry sheep? You get a critter that's in a bad mood. I know. The whole back crew is going, not again. If y'all don't start sending me jokes, I'm going to have to tell them to you. All right. Who do we have next? We got Dulaji. Hi, I hope I'm saying your name right. Forgive me if I am not. Akaya D, just in case, and it's great to meet you, D. H's current feelings and actions, next action towards me. I think I just read the same question with an N, but that's okay. We'll talk about H for D. H's current feelings and his next. It looks to me like you and H were actually working on a friendship or a deeper relationship, like moving towards that. But again, I've got serious for both N and H, both different questions from different people, but I've got a great deal of the same answer here, where there is just heartbreak and sorrow on H's part, and that you need to be patient and calm with him. It's very odd for me to get they're different cards, but it's a similar, almost the exact same answer, is to be very patient with him, do things a piece at a time. We've got heartbreak and sorrow here in a big way. Not so much the defensive here, but the heartbreak and the sorrow is really big, and he's not ready to open up. But this is you, a piece at a time, giving him what he needs to be able to trust. But honey, it's going to take a long time. This is a card of rest. This is a card of retreat. It's going to take him a very long time to heal from the heartache and the pain that he's been through before he can open his heart without closing it right back up again. So if you have a real true interest in him, I would highly, highly recommend giving him what he needs in little pieces at a time. Okay, I hope that helps, Dee. Wow, those two questions were super similar, and the answers were oddly similar with different cards. That's wild. I don't think I've ever seen that happen again. Or wait a minute, that was a squirrelism, y'all, happening. My words don't come out right. All right, we got another joke. We got Journey. Teacher, kids, what does the chicken give you? Student, meat. Teacher, very good. Now, what does the pig give you? Student, bacon. Teacher, great. And what does the fat cow give you? Student, oh, that word was homework. I belted that out with a laugh. That was funny. That was just so wrong. You guys, I do love the jokes. Shared laughter is so very healing, so very healing. So if you've got a joke to share, let's all heal each other tonight. Let's all be here for each other tonight and make this world a little bit better. All right. So who do we have next? We got Tripty K. Hi, Tripty. She says, what is my future life partner's profession? We've got a lot of future life partners tonight in professions. Is he from my friend circle or any acquaintance? So, what is his profession? And do you already know him? That's a pretty daggone good question. What is his profession? I love how that last one, the profession, was so cut and dry because sometimes these cards speak in riddles. Do you already know him? What is his profession? For his profession, it's got a lot to do with let me work this out. Self-confidence. He's got a lot of self-confidence and he helps other people build their confidence and rebuild their lives. I really feel like your future partner is going to be a counselor or therapist, someone in the field of helping people understand themselves and bringing forward their best selves. Okay. It could even be an astrologer, but I'm getting a strong, strong counseling vibe and somebody who can help people put the pieces back together. That's an amazing trait in a future partner as well as a great profession. So, therapist, counselor, psychiatrist, psychologist, or astrologer, or could even be a tarot reader or a psychic, somebody who helps other people for a living. I'm not seeing like firemen or police officer. It's in the therapy circle. Okay. And as far as being in your current uh, periphery, whether you know him or not already, I don't believe that you do, Tripty. I've got the star here, and the star looks to the future for hope. So, okay. I hope that helps. That was I'm getting some really like I'm seeing a theme here tonight. And a theme like that can be synchronicity. It's like it's really cool because I'm talking to you guys about synchronicity. And then the first half of the show is a synchronicity of the same types of questions or a similar theme. Like I had a synchronicity just yesterday. This is my most recent one that I remember. Yesterday, I was having a really rough day and I had a hard time getting through it. And Journey noticed I was having a bad day. He felt it in the force and he called me. And we were talking and he talked me off the ledge. And I said, I am a leaf on the wind. I was just being silly. I felt better. And he started laughing. He had he had just written one of the shorts that is on our YouTube channel. And he had said, I am the leaf on the wind beside you. That is not a common saying. That is not a common thing to say, yet he had just written it. I hadn't seen it, and it came out of my mouth. That is synchronicity. That is the universe letting you know you're on the right path and being excited that you're listening. All right, let's see where we go next. We got Tarot Skwirl. God told Adam he could name the birds of the earth. The first he saw, he named it the tit. The second, a booby. Adam said, Adam, said God, you can't name them all after breasts. Then Adam saw the rooster. Wait, I can't breathe. Okay. that joke. Oh God, I'm turning like bright red. Okay, you guys. That was my favorite joke of the night so far. The fat cow one was really good too. All right. Where are we going to go next tonight? All right, you guys, this is the lightning round. If you have not been to the lightning round yet, you are in for a treat. And if you have, you're still in for a treat. For the next 3 minutes, as soon as we start reading off questions, you can type in as many yes no questions as you can think of. They got to be yes no, and they can't be when, where, how, why, or who. Yes or no. And all I'm allowed to say in response is yes, no, or undetermined. So start typing those questions in real fast. Hold off on the emoji contest right after. Pick back up on that emoji contest because I really want a winner for that human spirit oracle. So let's see those yes, no questions pour in. And I love this game. While we're waiting for some of those to come in, I mentioned that YouTube channel. If you have not yet subscribed to the YouTube channel, you are missing out on so much. We have the live content 4 days a week, several times a day, most days. Then we have the daily content, we have weekly content, and we have monthly content. If you are ever needing a pick me up and answer questions, a question answered, put that in order. If you need any of that, we are here. We are always posting something. You don't want to miss out on any of that extra content. And we are going for the lightning round. 3 minutes, y'all. Cat. Hi, Cat. Does Linus like me? No. Cat. Does Jeff prefer me over men? Yes. Nancy, will N contact me? Undetermined. All right. Nancy, does N still love me? No. Cat, will I get A's at the end of this semester? Yes. AA, is there's this guy at my gym tonight who kept looking at me. Is he interested in me? Yes. Oh gosh, dang it. I want to say more. And Nancy, does N prefer me over K? No, I'm sorry, honey. Firefly, will I meet my future spouse this year? Yes, so much more. AA, does Philippe think about me? Yes. Nancy, will I get transferred to a new place in my job this year? Yes. All right. Okay, you guys, keep sending them in. We got a few minutes. We got Firefly. Do I have a secret admirer? Yes. And some of the content, I'll go ahead and keep talking until, okay, we get a question. Y'all gonna, I love that. Kat, will Lena's give me a recommendation? Yes. Yes. Son of Squirrel, does anyone have a crush on me who hasn't told me yet? Oh my God. Yes. AA, well, I hear from Philippe soon. Undetermined. That was a tough one. Okay, some of them are hard. Nancy B, will my sabbatical leave get approved next week? No. Okay. You guys, even though there's a yes or a no, there are ways to change things. Okay, let's go with them. Mark makes lemonade. I love that name. Will I return to work soon? No. Okay. Nancy, does N have genuine feelings for me? Yes. Cat, will I ever hear from Jeff again? No. Okay. It's like, blah, 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 blah. You guys, type faster. No, I'm kidding. So, with the reason that the yes no round is so difficult, AA, will my business sales improve? Yes. Yes. Firefly, will I have a different job this year? Yes. Nancy, does K love N? No. It's so hard because even if I could show you the cards, you'd be like, I see it, because it's so obvious. But sometimes a yes can be turned into a no can be turned into a yes. An undetermined means there's more you need to do to get what you need. It's not black and white. So it's really cool. So if you guys have further questions about some of those answers, drop them in the chat. Or if you want to go ahead and jump to the top of the list, or if you've already had a free answer question, wait, dang it. I keep getting answer and question backward tonight. I don't know what's going on with that. If you've already had a free question answered and you need some more information, check out that donation list. And if I didn't say that in order, just put it in order for me. Okay? I'm having a tough time speaking tonight. All right, let me see those positive emojis. Let me see some squirrels. Hello. And we got another joke. Thank you so much, Journey. Journey said, my friend thinks he's smart. He told me an onion is the only food that makes you cry. So I threw a coconut at his face. That's a good one, too. I wasn't expecting that. That's a good one. Did it make him cry? All right, who do we have next? So we got Kat. Hello again, Kat. Kat says, how is Jeff feeling about me? I am in no contact. I told him I am too busy, but I am really just leaving. That is a very good question, beautifully worded and specific, so we can get right to the nitty gritty. How is Jeff feeling about you? No contact. You are leaving. Ooh, he's pissed. He feels like you left him high and dry, like you were supposed to come back. I got the 5 of Cups in reverse. And it feels like just a desperation, like she was supposed to come back to me. I don't see that he treated you very well to begin with. He kind of a bleh. Um, I would even venture to say borderline narcissist. I don't bandy that word around a lot, but the cards that I'm looking at, he always had you on the defensive. He always had the upper hand or had to have the upper hand. I see gaslighting going on. I see that he loves you in a very twisted way that is meant to control you. And because he couldn't control you right now, he is pissed as hell. He's angry. And he is, if don't even come into contact with him if at all possible, because what he will be able to do is twist your emotions around and make you second guess yourself. It took you a long time to get to this decision. It took a lot of grit and nerve. And now that you've made this decision, do not allow him anywhere near you to turn your mind around at all, Kat. You made a great decision. I'm proud of you. You should be proud of yourself. This kind of wow. Okay, Kat, that was a lot. I am proud of you. You guys, for everyone, I don't know how many of you, I'm guessing quite a few have been in those kinds of relationships where we want to walk away and we can't. And when we finally do, we start to second guess ourselves and put ourselves back in that same situation. And Kat said, wow, means a lot. Thank you. You're welcome, honey. You are welcome. We when we make that kind of a decision, and this is all of us, and I've seen these questions before, never put yourself back into a position that is toxic. That's that's not love, not real love coming from that other person. It's a twisted version of it. And love is about working together. Love takes a lot of work. Love is about compromise, and compromise is not the other person always getting their way. As long as you guys remember that, you'll be able to find true love. Okay? I'm sorry, that's like really near to my heart too. Okay? All right. Who do we have next? All right, we have a donation. Thank you, Emma, for your donation, and thank you for allowing us to put more towards that St. Jude's Children's Hospital for that we're going to be donating to at the end of next month. We really appreciate it. So Emma asks, how does Joe feel about me? We talk and a lot. There's lots of sexual chemistry and flirting. So let's check it out. Emma, how does Joe feel about you? It's so good to see you, girlfriend. So how does Joe feel about you? Okay. Lots of poof in my face. I got some back and forth action going on here, like yo-yo. Like 1 minute he's all, "Hello, baby, I want to be with you, and here's my sword." And yes, that was a sexual innuendo. I'm not gonna lie, you know. It's like one day he's talking to you and he can't stop being around you, and it's not just sexual flirtation either, it's intellectual. He sparks you intellectually, you spark him intellectually. It's a really good thing. But then the next day he's pulled away and you feel like you've lost something big. It's that back and forth yo-yo effect, and it's kind of stressing you out. Like, you're when it's good, you're like, okay, yes, yes, but how long is this gonna last? And then when he's pulling his pull away, his push the yo-yo away act, you are so stressed out that you can barely breathe. There are a lot of reverse air cards here. I feel a shortness of breath. I feel a panic. It's border panic, honey, and that's horrible for you. How he really feels about you, I feel he genuinely likes you. That intellectual spark. It's not just sexual. You spark him on so many levels. And then I got the Hierophant on top of that. And this is one of those traditional relationships. He truly cares about you. But he's so damn scared about traditional relationships. That's what's causing the yo-yo effect. And it's stressing you out, Emma. It hurts. You can't breathe. It hurts me. I like, okay, let me breathe because I'm not able to breathe. That kind of panic that he causes you. I wouldn't recommend talking to him about what's going on as far as, hey, I need to know what this relationship is. Because every time you bring that up, he's gonna pull away. But I would recommend saying, you gotta make a decision as far as if you want to be in any kind of relationship, whether it's a casual relationship, whether it's a committed relationship, because you're stressing me out, dude. You got to let him know he's stressing you out without chasing him away. Like, don't say, yeah, I want to get married tomorrow. Say something like, I need to know where we stand, but you don't have to make it like you got to be committed, because commitment is going to make him run. From what I'm seeing, even if it's a casual relationship, you are going to be up for that. You really love this guy. Emma says he was really caring with me at the weekend as I was upset about the loss of my mom. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. But yeah, he really does care about you. He you tick all the boxes for him. You tick the physical, the chemistry, the intellectual, the conversation. He finds you extremely stimulating. But the minute he feels like he's going too deep, he backpedals. and it hurts. And you just want things to be back the way they want to be. And I feel like you're jumping through hoops to get his attention. So let's see what you can do to help him stop backpedaling, because he does care about you. He does. Let's see what we can do to get him to stick around a little longer and stop. He's panicking too. Okay. Same panic. He's got the panic. When you see that panic, because you can tell, you can feel him, Emma. I know you can. You've got a psychic connection to him. You can feel it. You know when he's not going to show up the next day or that night when he tells you to. Text him, say, hey, I know you're feeling a little distressed right now. It's okay. I'm not trying to trap you. Be gentle with him. Don't, and I hate giving this advice. I hate this because this would not suit me. Don't say, where were you? Why weren't you here? If you want him to come around, you've got to be very patient with him. This is the moon in Taurus, and that's the most patient moon there is. You've got to be super patient with him. And when he comes back, you've got to show him that love and not that girl, arg, where the hell were you type of stuff. And that is so, I couldn't do that. But that's me personally. I think you have some Taurus in your chart so that you could do that. But don't let him play you, and don't let him make you become a booty call. There's a difference between being patient and being a booty call. And you know the difference, Emma. You know it. So be patient. Try not to panic, and be more aware of his panic when he gets too deeply committed. I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense. And he does. That's the Ace of Cups, honey. That's love. He does love you. It's just, it scares the heck out of him. And Emma says, I weren't sure if he started getting feelings, as he said he can control feelings. Feelings, Emma, are so illogical. Nobody can control them. People can hide them. People can deny them, but there are few people who can actually control them. And that's what scares him, is because it's an overwhelming feeling of, I just want to be with her, and he can't control that. Scares the bejesus out of him. Okay. Um, I don't, when he can't control them, he's scared. All right. Son of Squirrel says, my therapist informed me that I was delusional. I took so much offense that I almost fall off my unicorn. Okay, that was a good one. That was a good one. And Emma says, yes, I agree. Yeah, big time. Emma, you know, you feel it. And thank you so very much for that donation. We appreciate it here. And you know, we love, yeah. All right, you guys. Son of Squirrel. I'm saving that one. I'm writing that down. That one and the rooster one, that was funny. Okay. So who do we have next? We've got Jennifer W. Hi, Jennifer. Jennifer says, will I ever find the love in my life I know I deserve? Oh, Jennifer, I love the way you worded that. That is an amazing question. And if you don't mind, I'm going to put it, how can you get there in there for you? Because we do have some control. And the more control you have, not in a control freak way, but the more that you put into it, the more that you get out of it. So, will you ever find the love that you deserve? I want to say yes, absolutely. But we've got some work to do first, okay? You are the Empress. Like, that is the quintessential feminine beauty card. like, I don't even know how to describe how amazing that you can be. That is Mother Nature herself. That is beauty personified. And you have so much going on for you. You're nurturing, you're loving, you're overly generous, I believe at times. And I love, okay, so it's the Empress and it's beauty and nurture, but sometimes people forget Mother Nature can be a bitch, okay? So you know how to stand up for yourself, but I think it takes you a while. So you've got so much going on for yourself and you know it. The thing is, everything that you have going on here, you're giving away to people that don't always deserve it. You're giving it to people that use it, or you have in the past. You have been broken, and I mean broken, because you pour so much of yourself out to other people, and then they just, we got the bell, but yes, okay, we come back next week. We'll talk. All right. And oh, we having a winner for our emoji contest. Thank everybody that played. And Cat, you're our winner. I'm so excited. Cat, good job. So we are going to use the Human Spirit Oracle. I absolutely love this oracle. It totally speaks to me. It's by Jenna. Oh, wow. I cannot say that last name. I was going to try. Cat says, hi, hi. And so today, when I do, well, every time that I do the emoji contest winner, that's the only time I do a general. And it's not just tell me anything, it's tell me what the universe most needs you to hear right now. They're going to have your own singular little synchronicity. Keep your eyes open because you'll see it repeated somewhere if you're paying attention. Okay? So we have two cards that came up in the same roll. All right. So, Cat, we have. Okay, these two cards came out together. Yeah, not my monkeys, not my circus. You have been dealing with everybody else's drama that you don't even have any time for your own life. So just use that as a mantra for the next week. Not my monkeys, not my circus. I love that saying. What that means is it's not your drama. If it belongs to somebody else, give it back to them. You don't have to fix their shit. Okay? It says manifest your own miracles. Once you stop dealing with everybody else's drama, all the stuff that you've been wanting to happen is going to happen. You have the power to make it happen. You have the power to manifest, but you're too busy dealing with other people's monkeys. Now, it feels like you're racing against the clock. It feels like you never have that time to manifest your own miracles. And it's because nobody's letting you, because their monkeys are running amok. Okay? So, again, not my monkeys, not my circus. Say it with me, not my monkeys, not my circus. Get rid of them. Don't get rid of the people, but say, hey, you know what? I got my own problems I got to deal with. I'm going to school. I've got this going on. I've got that going on, and I have limited time. Let me tell you something, Kat. A lot of people don't understand this. Time is the most valuable resource we have. We cannot replace it ever. Use your time wisely. Not saying don't give anybody any time ever, but sometimes put Cat first, okay? And get out more. Get out more so you're away from other people's monkeys. This is homebody. It's in reverse. And I'm not saying go out and party. I'm not, you can. I probably need to. My gosh, that's a lot of monkeys. Get out. I would definitely say out in nature. If there's a park near you, a grass lawn that you can sit and study on, or just sit and look at the sky and breathe. And Kat says, yes, Yes. So get out more, out with nature, commune with nature, ground yourself, put your hands in the dirt, like Journey says. Put your hands in the dirt. You'd be amazed at what that can do. Put your butt on the grass, take a book, read, go party. Um, Let go of everybody else's problems. It is not your responsibility to fix them. That's the monkeys. Keep some of your time to yourself. I'm wondering if you even have time to study sometimes because everybody wants you to be the fixer and manifest those miracles because you have a lot of magic in you and you have the ability to do so. Okay. And I hope that helps. I love this deck. It says it right out, doesn't it? And thank you so much for playing the emoji game, Kat, and everybody who participated. All right. And I we have Journey with a joke. He says a teacher wanted to teach her students about self-esteem. So she asked anyone who thought they were stupid to stand up. One kid stood up and the teacher was surprised. She didn't think anyone would stand up. So she asked him, "Why did you stand up?" He answered, "I didn't want to leave you standing up by yourself." And Kat says, "Thank you. Mwah, you're welcome, honey. You're welcome. You're a beautiful, beautiful soul. Keep some of that for yourself." All right, guys, we are down to the last question. Time flies. And you know what? This is time I spent wisely. This is one of my favorite times of the week where I get to spend time reading with you and laughing with you and enjoying your company. So thank you for spending a valuable commodity of your own to spend time with me. You don't know how much that means to me. And we will take that last question, okay? All right, we got Firefly. Oh, hi, Firefly. She says, "Hi, Squirrel. Who is my true love match who will commit to me? Anything on how, where we'll meet?" All right, I'm going to go with that and see if I can find a little personality because I don't generally get names. Every now and then they'll pop out of the blue, but I'm not getting one now. So let's see. Where and how will you meet? And what's he like? What's he like? I don't know why I did that, but hey, it was there. Oh wow. Okay. So if you want to meet him, honey, you got to do some things. There's got to be a change. I think that you are stuck in a rut. You're going to the same places at the same times. You're not really switching things up. If you go to the same places where the same people are, I take it you're really not interested in any of those. It's like, we got no choices here. No choices. It's like the bottom of the pool where the scuzz grows. You're not interested in anybody who is at the places you go to, so you need to switch it up. Now, I've got the Queen of Coins here. I'm going to ask you to do something really strange, possibly for you. Get out of your town and go to somewhere that has a museum of art, because Queen of Coins is about value and beauty. It's a very Libra card, and art is so very Libra. So go to an art museum that would appeal to your aesthetics, that would make you go, "Oh, I really want to be here. I'm not just coming here to look cool or meet somebody. I want to be here." This is telling me you like the art. So go to an art museum. Ah, okay, we got the bell, honey. So, you guys, I hope that helped you. I hope that helped you, Firefly. It was a fantastic night. I really enjoyed our time together. And don't forget, we've got with Journey and Kay tonight at midnight. Do not miss this. They've got the Shadows of Dreams, Into the Shadows of Dreams, where they do dream interpretations. So if you have some dreams, or you had one even years ago that has constantly haunted you, and you're like, "What the hell did that mean?" Check it out. They'll be able to answer those questions. Amazing show, one of my favorites. And then tomorrow night, Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, we've got Cassidy the Card Slinger. And don't miss her show. Don't miss any of the shows. Just come to all of them, you guys. And I will see you next week. Same squirrel time, same squirrel channel. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye.